Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Nothing Edited. Y'all see that giant bowl? That is 27.40 pounds of roast that I bought the other day. The shoulder roast. That come to a total of $107.73. Now that's 11 roast. Now, one roast was 2.7 pounds, the other one was 290, 279, 248, 193, 198, 216, 219, 255, 267, and 3 pounds. So that's where the 27.40 pounds comes from, and $107.73. Y'all, that is one huge bowl of roast. Y'all saw the roast in the former videos. Right now I'm waiting on the meat grinder to come in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap this in saran wrap, and I'm going to go drop it out in my freezer. As much meat as that is, it would take it 2 days to freeze up. So I'm not worried about a couple hours, because they said it should be delivered by 2:45, and it's 12 something and another right now. Anyway, y'all, this is what Nothing has spent the last hour and a half doing, is cutting up piece by piece. And see, yes, I left the fat on it. I actually went and talked to the butcher yesterday, because I went to get more pig fat and made more hog lard, but that's a different story. But anyway, I was talking to him, and I asked him, I said, what is the best way, blah blah blah, and he told me to just cut the roast up into like cube-sized pieces, depending on the size of the grinder I got, and you know, the thing that it goes down into. It got a little round hole tube it goes down into. You push it down. Anyway, he says it's best to do that. So now I got to talk to WTF Mike, because I have never rendered beef fat, all that beef fat y'all saw. I have no idea how to do it. And Mike, if you're listening, if I don't get a hold to you before then, please let me know how to do it. I truly appreciate it. This video is to be continued. Okay, y'all, this is the new meat slicer, meat grinder I was waiting on. There's hamburger meat, the stew meat. And direct y'all to this pan for a moment. Comes with a plunger. That's a sausage tube. Comes with these two blades. This is a mini blade. This is the bigger one. They said to use the medium sized one, so that's the one I've got on there, y'all. Oh man. You know what? I'm not left-handed, but I'm gonna have to do it different. Alright, y'all, let's get this show on the road and see what happens. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Y'all, I'm changing blades out. I ain't doing this. Okay, y'all, we're gonna try this again. Okay, y'all, that's enough of that. I'll show y'all what the end product looks like. Would be too long of a video. Just way too long of a video. To be continued. Okay, y'all, I figured the problem out. First of all, the meat wasn't cold enough, and I didn't have that blade. The one blade wasn't on there right. Okay, that's exactly what the problem was. That right there is how it should be being done. Or should have been being done. That meat's got to be almost frozen. I'm going to run one more piece through and that's it. And y'all seen what it... See, I'm scared to put that meat in there. It's not almost frozen. See how that's coming out? That's not cold enough. Alright, y'all, I got a lot of this to do. So, there's the machine. There's the junk on my stove. I don't care. Here's what I've ground up so far. And I like the texture. I do like this texture. And I like the fat ratio. So, y'all, that's basically the end of this video. Let me wash my hands before I touch that camera. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and by all means leave a comment. This is Nothing Edited. I'm going to say I'm out, but I might do one more segment of after I've got it all ground up and, I'm not going to say bagged up. I'll just say ground up. I tell y'all, that is the key to it. The live frozen meat. Okay, y'all fixing to see something y'all probably never seen before. This is bread. Well, hamburger buns, because I was out of bread. But I want to stuff that in there. And I may need more than these. This is 2 hamburger buns. That's white bread, y'all. I'm trying to try to clean it. Get some of the mess off of the blade. I'm using hamburger buns. See, there ain't hardly any hamburger meat left. Okay, I'm not so sure I agree with that bullshit. Oh, sorry, y'all. I keep forgetting I'm doing a video. Anyway, give me a moment. Well, I'm trying to get it in the video, y'all. So the bread thing that dude told me is a bunch of BS. So here's that pan. Oh my God. And there's that bowl. And that, folks, is what, 27.40 pounds of ground meat looks like when you cut your own roast up. Remember to semi-freeze your meat after you've cut it up in cubes. Remember to do that. And the bread is a bunch of BS. That didn't work. That it got a lot of the stringy meat out. Looks like dog food, but it did get that part out. Now, on to bagging it up and seasoning it up. Everything in this pan here, I'm going to pretty much use plus about that pan again. I'm going to make go ahead and mix up and make the hamburger meat seasoned for meatballs, and the other one seasoned up for Salisbury steak. And some I'll just do hamburgers, patties with. Anyway, y'all, I know this is one long video. I complain all the time about people that make long videos like I just did. But hey, I know one thing. I don't even know the name of that. I don't. Actually, I don't know the name of this thing. Didn't even bother looking at it. It's not wrote on it. I'll put it in the description, y'all. Hang on. There's got to be a name somewhere. Well, y'all won't believe it. The box, all it says is a meat grinder, so that's what it is. I paid $29 for this off of Walmart. Somebody wants the link. Now, I can't guarantee you by the time you see this video, it'll still be $29. But I believe it was supposed to have been $49, and it was marked down to $29. Anyway, y'all, I'm done. I am totally done. So, y'all do something nice for somebody tomorrow, today, next week, whatever, because I don't even know what today is. Listen up and that's it. I'm out.